As a young child, Fei Fei dreamed of becoming an astronaut so she could travel to the moon and meet the moon goddess Chang'e. However, all of that changed when Fei Fei's mother passed away suddenly. Moving ahead 4 years, it appears that Fei Fei's father has allowed for someone new to enter their life in the form of Ms. Zhang, who has brought along her 8-year-old son Xin. When Xin lets slip the couple's impending nuptials to Fei Fei, she resolves to journey to the moon in her own homemade rocket so she can implore Chang'e to somehow prevent the wedding. However, along the way, she unknowingly brings Xin, and she might have to learn that you might have to go over the moon to learn the true meaning of love. I guess. This is Over the Moon. So yeah, I was trying not to spoil too much there in the intro, but yeah, this is kind of the motif of the film, is the idea of, learning that it's okay to love again, and that's sort of, I hesitate to say the true gift of love, but yeah, that idea that you can share it with someone else and it doesn't mean anything less. And that Fei Fei has to kind of go through this. And this isn't like a dream thing, I'll just say that right off the bat. They do go to the moon, and they go and they meet the moon goddess. I hope I pronounced this right. It's Chang'e? Chang'e? Chang'e. I thought it was Chunla at one point, so maybe it's Chanja. Sorry if I butchered that, but yeah. And yeah, they meet her, and the moon goddess is expecting some sort of gift, which is to work an immortality potion to bring back her long-lost love, Ho Yi. Basically, the myth goes, the mythology, yeah, goes that Chanja was, Chanla, sorry, Chanja, sorry. As she and Ho Yi were in love, she had this amulet that allowed for immortality, but they got separated, and she went to the moon, and then Ho Yi died. And now, ever since then, when she realizes that Ho Yi's dead, and the moon goes dark, and all she has to keep with her is a jade rabbit. Though it's soon discovered there's like several other mystical creatures on the moon that all worship her as a goddess and a queen, and including a sort of pig-like dog creature called Gobi. So yeah, again, I don't understand why they say she's alone. She seems to have an accompaniment to her as well. And a pretty good dance song. I mean, that's... Overall, the movie's pretty darn good. I like a lot of the characterization. The animation is really well done, I think. I believe this is the same group that did Abominable from... was it last year? Everything seems so long ago, doesn't it? But yeah, the movie about the Chinese girl who finds the Yeti and reconnects with the spirit of her dead father. In this case, is about a girl who... has a pet rabbit and goes to the moon to reconnect the spirit of her dead mother. Anyway, like I said, I think the animation in this is really good. It's really it's not overly done, and there's nice little touches in there. Fei Fei at the beginning of the movie, when her mother's alive, has long hair, and then when her mother passes away, she cuts it out of anger, even though sorry again about the pronunciation, says, you should really have long hair. It complements your face better. And she's played more as being kind of, I would say, 10-ish, like not 12. I mean, there's like no love interests or anything like that. Shin is very much an 8-year-old who thinks he can barrel through walls, and he has superpowers, and that he's exquisite at table tennis. Like I said, there's some really good animation in this. I would say the one drawback is the story is kind of thin. It's sort of padded out. There's a lot of musical numbers in this, and it's a lot of rapid-fire musical numbers where they sing a song, and then literally like about a minute later they're singing another song, and then a minute after that they're singing another song, and there's never like any just rest periods, and then suddenly there's this big rest period when they're on the moon and they're looking for the gift. So yeah, that's kind of a weird thing there, and like I said too, it sort of moves really fast. Like every little threat is dealt with pretty quickly. Like it's kind of over in about 5 minutes or so. I mean, there's even some implications that the moon goddess is maybe not as pure as the driven snow, but then you kind of get some reasoning for her method, and that you learn that she's not bad herself, and you kind of learn some of the ramifications of what happens every time Hou-Yi kind of she realizes that Hou-Yi Hou-Yi is gone and not coming back. I mean, and it's told through the phases of the moon, because it's the idea of the moon lights to this one point with the crescent, and then when it goes to a new moon, that's her realizing Hou-Yi is dead, and that she has to, and she goes into mourning. And that's you kind of, like I said, there's a little bit of a dark implication of that oh, she's gonna do something bad. Like if she cries, everyone gets hit with a meteor shower, but it's just the moon that gets hit with the meteor shower, not Earth. So yeah, like just these kind of problems where, again, I think the story falls into being a little too thin. I don't know what could have been done to add more gravitas to the story, but again, I think there maybe needed to be a bit more of that. Character development comes a little late, like in the last half hour is when you start getting a lot of that. And both Fei Fei and Shanla, again, apologies for this pronunciation, yeah, both of them kind of coming to a realization and helping each other actually works nice, but it's sort of like, I kind of wish there had been more to get to that revelation and not just them sort of snapping into it, which it feels a bit more like. Also, there's a rabbit love story, so I guess that could be a good thing. So, yeah, I'm not going to be... I think giving this a C would probably be a little too harsh on it. It's more than above average, but I don't know if I would really give it higher than a B, so I'm going to be polite. I'm going to give this a B-. Over the Moon gets a B-. Like I said, it's not bad, but I do think there was a lot of room for improvement there. Like I said, the story was a little thin, needed a bit more weight to it.
They love it on Nebula. They're wild about it on Taurinus. Even on Motus, where they don't like anything at all, they eat it up. It's Atari's Moon Patrol, the action-packed video game. Race your moon buggy over enormous craters. Blast attacking saucers. And zap moon rocks. But you'd better watch out. Play Moon Patrol. It's more fun than a barrel of Grotniks. You from Atari.
Okay, so the next video up is going to be the recap and review for WWE Hell in a Cell 2020. I guess if I'd add a few matches to that, I've only got like 4 so far. So I think it's now up to like 6. At least I guess it should be rounded out soon. Then after that, it's probably going to be Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1. And then the random trade review on Thor by J. Michael Straczynski, Volume 3. And then I have a few things lined up for November, at least a couple of things. And I'll do a full season recap on The Mandalorian as well, but that won't be until December because I think that's when it ends. See you all next time. Hey guys, remember, you can help support my channel at patreon.com/SleepyTimeForCat Productions, where you can help request a movie, even if it's something like, say, Sonic the Hedgehog or the next Purge film. I'll review it.